Hello everyone, and welcome to episode 7 of Memoria Mortis. So, you see there's a cat already on screen. You can see his fat ass. That is Artie. And he is a little bowling pin. He has a little tiny head and a very, very thick body. Either way, guys, welcome in. This is episode 7. As per usual, all episodes are available on the YouTube channel if you are watching it there. And we stream these live every Tuesdays. Every Tuesday. Not every Tuesdays. That doesn't exist. Oh, look at him. He's a little teddy bear. Anyway, moving along. There's nothing else, I believe, to announce. Spotify is we're still working on it. And also, we're gonna have an episode of Requiem this Saturday. So you have that to look forward to, because both Velox S'mores and Gael are in deep shit.
Yes.
Different types of deep shit, but still in deep shit. Anyway, it is October. We have entered the spooky month, and as such, today we're gonna have a rather spooky fight. Oh God! Don't hurt the little baby.
He is hurting me.
Poor guy doesn't know his own weight. Anyway, let us get into tonight's episode of Memoria Mortis with just the tiniest of recaps. So, oh God, he's got the microphone fever. Last we left off, Gael here, after meeting up with Rosamund Warwick at Fort Flameshield, was asked to escort Lord Ivan Liamhan and Lord Morden to Chasmfall. As such, they traveled through the hills of southern Herskellen and made it all the way up to Riverdairt, a quick stop to resupply and to rest before they continued the following day. In Riverdairt, Gael, along with her new squad, decided to pick up a little job, just the odd job to do during the night. And the one that they chose was to slay an Ettercap. The people at the tavern said it could be some sort of demon, a strange spider hybrid that had increased the spider population within the forests. And as she headed into said forests, traveling at night, she found evidence of these spiders. She found bodies, bodies being pretty much melting or being turned into fluid or sucked dry, completely desiccated from all their fluids inside little web cocoons. And as she followed them through, along with John and Rosie, they came up into this cave mouth in the hills. And all around them, trees enveloped in webbing and a soft web net also woven up above them. As they looked around, they saw spiders, tens of them, and then ran into the cavern. As Gael cast a light spell in order to illuminate this place for her friends, she revealed a gruesome creature. This bipedal, sort of rotund, half spider, half humanoid hybrid with stretched light purple skin and spider-like eyes and fangs. And among the cavern walls, among the webs that were on the cavern walls, other spiders crept through. And with that being said, and with light being cast upon this place, Gael, I'm gonna need you to roll initiative for you, for John, And for Rosie. Well, I roll for my
initiatives?
people. It's the dex bonus.
Oh, okay.
For Rosie, it's a +1.
Okay, I can't see their dexes, right?
You can.
Oh, I can.
For Rosie, it's a +1.
It didn't send me for John.
I didn't because it wouldn't fit everything. John's sheet is large.
So for him is how much?
For Rosie, it's a +1. For John, I think John also has a +1. I'm not sure. Well, let's do it at a +1. Why not?
Okay. So for me, 8.
Okay.
For John, natural 1.
Great.
And for Rosie, natural 1. What the fuck?
Your dex. What's your dex?
It's +4.
Okay.
For me, it was 8. So 4 + 4.
Mm-hmm.
And for them, it's 2.
Yes. Give me a moment.
They have the exact same dex, right? So is it rollies for them?
Yeah. You can do rollies for him, yeah. For them, yeah. Or you can choose. It's up to you.
Okay. 16 for John. 18 for Rosie.
So Rosie goes first. That's actually how I noted it down.
Good job.
Already. Okay. So. You ready to fight some? Some monsters?
I am. Can you show it on Foundry?
Yes, I can. Boop. There we go. All right. So, top of the round with a 14 initiative are the spiders.
Uh-oh.
Uh-oh, indeed. So. +5 to hit. Let me check the range here. Everybody is within range for this one. So first spider, you see it turn its butt to your group, and then this web is shot out. That is 12 to hit on Rosie.
I think it hits. Yeah, it hits.
All right. It hits. So, Rosie is right now restrained by the webbing. If Rosie wants to break free, she or a friend can use an action to make a strength check to then get out of the webbing. But Rosie, as of right now, she is restrained.
And by restrained, what can she do?
Exactly, this is where we're going to go. So, this is going to be a very important status effect for this whole fight as we are fighting spiders. So, for the people that are watching at home wondering what restrained means, a creature that is restrained cannot move and cannot benefit from any bonus to its speed. So, its speed becomes 0. Creatures have advantage on attack rolls against her, or against that creature, and her attack rolls are going to have disadvantage. The creature also has disadvantage on dexterity saving throws. So right now she's webbed. She can still use her actions to cast spells and do other things, right? But she is webbed and cannot move. Let's move on to another spider who is going to skitter up here and shoot another web. This one at our boy John. That is a 19 to hit. I rolled pretty high there.
It's...
John is restrained. I'm gonna put some marks on them, perhaps. Oh, there you go. Restrained. Should use these more. Restrained. So both of them are restrained. Next spider. Gonna walk there. Shoot another web. That is a 17 to hit.
Hits.
All right, so
for me, right?
Yeah, for Gael.
Yeah.
All right, so you're taking it. You are also restrained. All right. Now that everybody's restrained, this spider's gonna 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30 is going to move over there. Okay. Those are the spider's turns. Meaning it is your turn now, Gael.
Okay. I will. Sorry. I will bonus action Arcana Segmentum.
All right.
And I will throw one of the daggers to the closest one.
All right, they will still be at disadvantage because you are restrained, okay?
Oh no. Okay, it's fine. So it's going to be just a dagger +1, not my dagger of venom.
Got it. Dagger +1 imbued with shocking grasp.
14.
14 still hits the Spidey.
Yay!
Actually,
So-
it just hits the Spidey.
Noise. So it's a 1d8. 1d8. 1d4 + 5. Do I have the modifier? Do I add the modifier?
Yeah, you do. You only remove the modifier if it's the offhand bonus action attack.
Okay. So. Oh, I rolled 2d8. Sorry. Wait. Where's my d4? I don't have.
Pyramid
D4.
dice.
Okay. So 1d4 + 5, 7 + 4, 11.
11 points of damage. As you are webbed, you manage to release your hand from this sticky substance. It's not even a full-on webbing yet. It's kind of like liquefied still. It hasn't fully solidified into web. And you manage to release a dagger that hits the spider as it bleeds this green coloration, but it is still standing.
Okay,
Right,
to
Gael.
do a strength saving, strength to release, it needs to be an action, right?
It will have to be an action, correct?
Okay.
All right, so that's your turn, Gael. It is now the Ettercap's turn. Ooh, the Ettercap. So what is it going to do? The Ettercap is going to move. The Ettercap is going to move over yonder, and it is going to hold its action to do something. All right. So after the Ettercap's turn, as it walks, its arms are almost elongated enough where it can touch the ground with them as it walks on 2 feet, and the hind legs are kind of short, and you see this like bulbous stomach that has a strange movement inside as it walks moving forward. It is now Rosie's turn. What do you want Rosie to do?
So Rosie, I think she's going to stay
She has to.
and cast Bless on both
Alright.
of us, on all of us.
All right. You see Rosie kind of hold both of her hands together, both from the webbing and also from her focus. And as she does this sort of low, dim green light shines around her, and then like the air is fresher around Gael and John. It just expands in a breeze as you are both affected by Bless. Let's see if there's a Bless effect here.
I feel blessed. And what Bless does is we add a 1d4 to attack rolls, saving throws, and ability checks.
Correct. Attack rolls and saving throws only. Ability checks is guidance.
Right.
Um,
Bless.
So you are blessed, and she is concentrating on a spell, meaning that if she gets hit by something, she's gonna have to do a Constitution saving throw to see if she can keep the spell up. All right, that is Rosie's action. She cannot bonus action into anything right now, I don't think. So we've got John now.
John. So John is going to try to release himself.
All right, let's go. It's a strength check.
You need to tell me. I don't know his strength. Oh wait, I can see.
You can just go see it on your sheet. I don't have it
It's a
open.
+2. 10.
A 10 sadly is not enough as he tries to burst free from the webbing. He is not able to. Oh, there's also one thing that I can tell you. The webbing can also be attacked by other creatures. I'm gonna say it can also be attacked by the creature inside it. So if instead of using your action to break free, if you want to try to attack the webbing, it would be at disadvantage, but you can try to see if he can burst free with the sword. Would you prefer to do that?
No, now it's done, right? So.
All right, it's because if I forgot to say, that's why I was asking. All right, so after John's,
does he have
yeah,
a bonus action to attack?
second wind only.
Okay.
Nothing that he can do. So John is, Captain Gael, I think I might need help, as he's trying to release himself.
It's fine. Everything is under control.
Rosie says, it don't seem like it, Gael. All right. So giant spider's turn. This one is going to flank around through the wall and sticking to this wall here. Actually, no, it's going to go there. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. All right. So first two spiders are going to attack Gael. Let's see. That is a 13 to hit and a 7.
Doesn't hit.
Oh, wait, no, this is at advantage. They're flanking. So this is the first attack. The second spider. Natural 1 and a cock. Natural 1 and a 12.
Doesn't hit.
So as they try to chomp on you through the webbing, they already have advantage because you're restrained. I also forgot about that. They're trying to break through, but you manage to use your daggers to kind of try to block, as well as your armor and your shroud to protect you. They are going to attack Rosie now. So that is a 16 on one of them.
Hits.
All right, 16 on. I need Rosie. Before making the concentration check, I need her to make a Constitution saving throw.
Oh, it's +0.
It's a +0.
She
Yeah.
has 0 on Constitution. Oh shit.
She does.
6.
6. She is going to fail. She's going to take 10 piercing damage. 10 points of piercing damage. Plus.
I can't.
Oh, I rolled really high. 10 points of piercing damage plus 14 points of poison damage.
Oh, she's dead.
She is immediately knocked from a bite from one of the spiders. I rolled really high.
Quieto! Ay. Sorry.
I rolled really high. She's immediately knocked out as you see this creature puncture Rosie. You see her immediately as she is enveloped in the cocoon. You see the spider's legs begin to spin more web around it. I'm going to read you something. If the poison damage reduces the target to 0 hit points, which is it just did, the target is stable but poisoned for 1 hour, even after regaining hit points, and is paralyzed while poisoned in this way. So she is poisoned and paralyzed even if she regains hit points right now.
Okay.
All right. So that's the spider's turn. That spider's turn. The other spider is going to... Oh, wait. She might... I don't think they have more movement. Oh, but it can attack John. It's going to attack Restrained old John with a natural 20. The blessing also is faded.
Mm-hmm.
So, with a natural 20, John takes... So, John takes 8 plus 8 piercing damage plus, I rolled low, 5 points of poison damage on that one. Alright. So, she does get to save, or I'm going to rule it as... Yeah, she does get to save against the poison effect. I feel like this is kind of bullshitty the way it's written. So she's going to still try to save for the poison effect. But I need a Constitution saving throw from John, actually. I forgot about that.
Okay. He has +2. No, +4 to con. 8.
Alright, so he does take all the full damage. Okay. So, after the spider's turn, Gael, it's yours.
I will try to free myself.
Right, you want to attack
I'm going to attack.
Alright, go right ahead. Disadvantage.
Oh, it was a natural 20. 17.
17 does hit. Go ahead and roll damage for me, please. Actually, you have a +5 to your bonus, right?
Yeah.
So this has 5 hit points, so it automatically actually just breaks. So you are broken free from this restraining, and you are also no longer blessed.
Yeah, and with my bonus action, I will attack the one that is already dead. That is already injured.
All right, go ahead. Roll an attack.
13.
13 unfortunately misses. As you try to move stab back behind you, the creature moves back and does not get hit by your attack. All right, so I guess you're not moving.
No, I'm not moving.
Very well. It is the Ettercap's turn. And seeing you break free, it is going to shoot a web at you for a total of 7.
No.
It kind of holds itself on its front legs and pushes its butt towards you as it spews the web. But you, not restrained anymore, manage to dodge back as the web goes behind you. All right, so Ettercap's turn is going to be over. It is not going to move as the spider seems to have it under control. Rosie needs to roll a good old death save for me. She is poisoned, so it does it. So I'm gonna say it doesn't affect it.
2.
A 2 is a failure on Rosie right now. Alright, Rosie has 1 death saving throw failure. This mission is going crazy. Alright, after Rosie's turn, John.
Okay, John is going to try to attack the web.
The web, right? You can do so at disadvantage.
Right?
Yeah.
I don't know, plus what?
It's +4.
Oh, +4. So 14.
14 does hit. Go ahead and roll damage. He would use the D8, 1d8 plus 2, since he is holding it with one hand.
1d8. 5.
A 5
exactly.
plus a 2, so he cuts free. He cuts free from the web as he goes, your friend, Captain!
I know. And he's going to use Second Wind.
On himself, alright, go ahead. Of course, he can only do it on himself.
Exactly. 1d10, this is a 1d10.
1d10 plus 3.
9.
9 hit points regained as he kind of spits the blood out of his mouth and gets ready to continue to fight. He's staying there?
Yeah, he's going to stay there.
Alright, seeing that you are unwebbed, it fails. It fails. It fails. It fails. Okay, none of them get their things back. So, this one's gonna move here, this one's gonna move here. One is going to attack John. That is a 14 to hit.
Doesn't.
John blocks it with his shield. The other one, my god, I'm starting to roll low. Okay, 16 to hit.
Oh, it just hits.
All right, 16 to hit him. It hits him. I need him to roll a con saving throw.
Con saving throw, it's +4.
Yes.
16.
All right, so he takes a full total 6 points of damage as a spider bites into it, but he shrugs off the poison effect. Other 2 spiders going on you. Oh, we just God, I just got a Twitch alert in my ears. Thank you. Oh, it was Ray. Thank you for that. I don't know why chat isn't showing and on the thing, but it doesn't matter. Okay, so he's going to, or they're going to attack you. First one with a 12.
No.
Misses. You parry it away. Second one with a 18.
Hits.
18 is going to hit. Are you gonna take it?
Oh, shield.
Okay, there you go.
I have shield.
Yeah, I was thinking this might be crunch time. We might not want to save spell slots here, lady. You raise a barrier of necrotic energy as the creature tries to bite onto you. It moves back a little bit, even. As it hits that thing. All right, all the giant spiders have gone. It is your turn, Gael.
It is my turn. So I go. I try to go near her. Can I?
You.
I will take opportunity attacks of 2 of them.
That's not it. They're occupying the space. Yeah, there's not even any space for you to go near her right now.
I mean, John can just crouch and I go and I go on top of him.
That is unfortunately not how it works. Halflings and such can move through friendly creatures' space if they're medium or large. But here, he's occupying that space right now.
So I can't reach her at all.
Not at this turn, at least.
Well, yeah, but she's going to die if she fails.
No, she's not. She failed 1. She dies at 3 failures.
3. Right. Okay. I will then. I will again. Arcana Momentum.
Segmentum, yes.
Arcana Segmentum my knife. And I will hit the one that was low.
Alright, one that was low. You're also going to trigger sneak attack.
I will.
You will.
So is that advantage?
No, it just means you get your sneak attack damage.
Yeah, 12.
On a 12, unfortunately, the hit does miss. As you try to reach for the spider, it dodges you as it does move pretty fast. All right, you still have. Oh no, you use your bonus action to cast the thing. Well, Gael, it's the Ettercap's turn. Let's see if it gets its web back. It does, and as such is going to fire it onto you. That is a natural 2. So, web shoots past you again. And it is going to stay put. It is Rosie's turn. She needs to make a save.
Saving throw. The saving throw.
You don't add anything. It's just
No, it's a 9.
another failure. One away from death. All right. So seeing her, actually no, she's not dead. I'm sorry. No, she's stable. She's automatically stable. I read you this before, which means she doesn't even need to roll anything. She's stable. She's fine.
Okay.
Breathe. We can breathe. Yes, I believe. Let me just confirm. I will read it again. Yeah, if the poison damage reduces the target to 0 hit points, the target is stable but poisoned for 1 hour. So she is stable. All right. That being said, it's John's turn.
Okay, he's going to make a melee attack to one of them.
The one right
The one
ahead.
on the south.
The one right down him. All right, go ahead. Roll for an attack with him.
19.
19 does hit. Go ahead and roll damage.
Sorry, dirty 20 actually.
That hits,
roll
yes.
Damage. 1d8 plus 2. Oh, okay. 1d8 plus 2. Oh, 8 plus 2, 10.
10 points of damage as he pushes the fangs away and kind of stuns the spider doing so, and then pierces its kind of behind its head with his sword and drags it back. I'll not let you kill Captain Gael's friend. And he stands there with his shield ready. All right, he can only make one attack. That's gonna be his turn. We are back to the giant spider's turn. First one is going to attack you, and he is going to use his defender trait, his defender reaction, to impose disadvantage on this first roll, which means that it is a straight roll. Cocked.
Why is it a straight roll?
Because
they're flanking.
They're flanking.
I was going to impose disadvantage. It's the protection, right? I was going to do that.
Oh, all right.
Why did you play for me?
I don't know. Because you didn't use it thus far.
I was going to do it.
Okay, I'm so sorry.
I was waiting for the roll.
You can't. You have to say it before.
Oh, okay.
So that is going to be a 12 to hit you.
Doesn't.
Second one, that is going to be another 12 to hit you. I rolled so many 7s right now. And then the other one's going to attack him at advantage. That is going to be a 15, which I believe doesn't hit. Jesus, I rolled 2 7s again. So that's 12, which also misses as clink, 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 clink. You just hear the sound of fangs hitting armor. All right. Well, they're gonna stay here. I'm gonna actually see if they can regain their abilities. One did, the other one didn't, another one did. Okay, so 2 of them have recharged their ability. Gael, it's your turn.
Okay, once again, I will Arcana segment on my weapon, and I will try to attack the one in front of John, the one he attacked.
All right, the one John attacked. Go ahead and roll for the attack.
Oof, finally, 16 plus 7.
16 plus 7 does hit. Go ahead and roll damage. Add your sneak attack to it.
Yay!
Your sneak attacker.
1d6. 1d6, 1d4. 1d4, plus 5, right?
Yes.
So 6, 7, 8, 9.
Did you add your shocking grasp damage as well?
No.
So 1d8.
9 plus 6.
There we go, because it had 10 hit points. So you stab it with one of your daggers, and the creature perishes and is dead. I'm gonna remove the thing from here, okay, so that you can analyze the battlefield easily as you stab this creature. You see the Ettercap immediately respawn and go as it seems to be quite frustrated that you've killed one of its children. All right, so
if I try to move down, I will get opportunity attack of 2 of them.
correct.
But I still have my reaction, right? It's
You still do.
okay. I will try to move.
All right. That is a 15 to hit on one of them.
It does, but I will shield.
All right. And the other one is a 10. So you once again envelop yourself in the necrotic shroud and dash forward, taking the position of the dead spider to see if you can reach your friend. All right. Getting tight. It's getting tight. Okay, Gael, after your turn, it's the Ettercap's turn. Let's see if it gets its attack back. It doesn't. So, seeing that you've killed its friend, tell me one thing. On shield, could you read shield for me, please?
It stays until the rest of my until the end of my next turn.
All right, there we go. Just to make sure.
It's the start of your next turn.
Got it. Right, Ettercap is going to move there, threatening you along with the spider, and is going to make a multi-attack against you. First with its bite. That is going to be a 20 to hit.
Just hits, yeah.
20 just hits, so it is going to deal. That is a low roll. I need you to make a Constitution saving throw for me.
Uh, 10.
All right, so you take 6 points of piercing and poison damage combined. It's 6 total. But you are poisoned immediately by it, meaning you have disadvantage on your attack rolls and ability checks. Next attack with its claws. That is a 17.
Doesn't.
So 17 misses as you are shielded. The bite pierces you in one moment of vulnerability of the necrotic shroud around you, but then the claws reach it just as it moves to block the bite. Then the bite reaches it as it moves to block the claws. So that's going to be the Ettercap's turn. It is Rosie's turn. She's stable. It's John's turn.
So John is going to attack the one that I attacked earlier. So
got it.
Top left.
Go right ahead.
It's a +4. Natural 20.
All right, go ahead and roll as John. He moves his sword, swings it way back behind his head, and brings it down in a slashing motion.
So 5 double 10.
All right.
Plus 2, 12.
All right, another one dead as John swings his sword and slashes off the fangs and part of the face as it dies and squeals in green poison. All right, I'm gonna delete it so that we get to see more movement. All right, that's John's turn, I believe.
Yeah.
All right, so one of the spiders is going to attack John. Regular attack roll this time. That is natural 4 for a total of 9. So John blocks it back with his shield again. I think we can win, Captain Gael. I think we could do it.
Of course we can.
And the other, as you say that, the other spider is going to attack you, and that's a natural 20.
Good.
I think you spoke.
Of course we could.
You spoke a little too soon. So, that is 4 points of piercing damage. We rolled a 2 on the dice. 4 points of piercing damage plus.
Double, right?
It's just 4.
Oh, it's just 4.
Yeah, 4 points of piercing damage. Plus. Wow. So that's 8 points of poison damage. I need you to roll a Constitution saving throw for me to see if it's 8 or 4. I'm rolling really low. That's good, I guess.
9.
9. All right, you do take the full damage as the spider manages to bite your leg through the necrotic shroud as you're trying to drive your shield to block the Ettercap's attacks. All right, so seeing that their numbers are being quite reduced, it is going to, seeing you use your reaction as well, but I wouldn't know that. It is going to start moving and climbing up the walls.
Wait, but John didn't use his reaction.
Yeah, you can.
attack.
John can attack. Yeah.
Oh, natural 19.
That is going to hit.
So it's a 1d8. 1d8 plus 2. Oh, 8 plus 2, 10.
10 points of damage as it tries to escape. John turns back to it and stabs it in the spider ass as it continues moving upward. This one is going to do the same.
That one can't do anything.
And he can't do anything about it this time, but it's going to move to the wall. All right. That was the giant spider's turn. It is your turn, Gael.
It's my turn. So I look at Rosie, and I try to call whatever is divine to try to help me, and I put my hands on her, and I push very hard.
Captain, I don't think this is appropriate.
So miraculously, she heals 1d4.
All right, go right ahead.
I don't know how, but she does.
Go ahead and roll as you push your divinity. The cracks in your skin begin to glow and flow into her.
She gains 6 points.
6 points of healing back as you sense a breath again from her. She's still webbed.
It's fine.
All right.
Are you okay?
She's paralyzed.
I see you're not. It's fine. We're fine. So can I still, as a bonus action, try to attack? After this?
I don't know. I have to check the ruling for offhand. I don't know if it is if you take the attack action only. Let me check. I can do that fairly quick if you give us a moment here. Alright, 2-weapon fighting. Yeah, when you take the attack action with a light melee weapon that you're holding in one hand, you can use a bonus action to strike. So you would have to have used your attack action, which you have not, because you used your healing hands.
Okay.
Alright, so you're staying put there?
The one on the thing on my necrotic shroud.
Yeah.
Creatures other than allies within 10 feet of you must succeed on a charisma saving throw. Is that an action?
It should say, my love. On
It doesn't
the thing.
say. It just says celestial revelation. Oh, it's a bonus action. Okay.
So, are
So
you
I can do this.
Yeah, you can. Oh my god.
I will use my celestial revelation.
Yes, Celestial.
And I will transform the creatures around me need to do charisma saving throw, DC 12, or be frightened.
All right, this is creatures around you. What's the range on it to confirm if the spider?
10 feet. No,
So-
not the spiders.
Yeah, the other spiders. Also, the Ettercap needs to make a charisma saving throw, which is not very high. That is a 12.
Yeah, it succeeds.
Damn. I rolled high. It has a -1. I rolled a 13. But as you do your veil, your cloak of the pale angel flares out and creates this spectral image behind you, and the Ettercap momentarily cowers beneath it, but then it is reminded of the children you have slain, and it is very angry. All right, so it is the Ettercap's turn. Let's see if it gets its web attack back. It does not. It is going to make one bite attack against you, and it's going to make one claw attack against John, trying to defend its brood here. So against you, that is going to be 14 to hit.
Doesn't.
14 misses as it tries to bite down on you. You duck, and then on John, that is the natural 20.
Okay.
Natural 20 for its claw attack. Let's see how that goes. 2, 3, 4, 5, 10 points of slashing damage as it sticks its claws beneath the breastplate that John carries and removes it. God, adventuring is harder than I thought, Captain Gael.
You're fine.
Way to inspire the troops. All right, it is Rosie's turn. She's paralyzed. I need you to make a Constitution saving throw, please. Needs to beat an 11.
16.
16. She's no longer paralyzed. She shakes off the effect of the poison. Oh, shite. There's less spiders, but John's bleeding. And that's going to be her turn.
I'm bleeding too. But okay. I guess we have favorites.
She just woke up. She's looking at the guy next to her. All right. So, after Rosie's turn, it's going to be John's turn. What does he do?
He's going to immediately attack the Ettercap.
Attack the Ettercap, raising a sword. Go ahead.
17.
17. That does hit. Go ahead and roll damage.
5.
5 points of damage. It slashes at the Ettercap's belly, and you see this thick green blood ooze out from it and kind of splatter a little bit over your armor as he goes, "Take that, foul beast!" And that's going to be his turn, I believe.
Wait.
Or do you want him to move?
No.
All right, he stays put. That brings us back top of the round. Giant spiders. Giant spider number 1 is going to attack John with web. That is a 14 to hit.
Doesn't.
The webbing misses John as he blocks it with his shield, and it's stuck there. It's still oozing down. And then the other one is going to try to web you. That is a 13 to hit. So I believe that also misses. They have low bonuses, and I'm rolling like a shit now. I was rolling so well. You manage to duck beneath it as it hits the Ettercap. It kind of just grabs it and throws it to the ground. The spiders are going to take a few moves here. Trying to circle around. Okay. Gael, it's your turn. Jesus, I got lost in the initiative order.
Oh, since they are 10 feet away from me, do they get to...
Oh, is that permanent? Is that just something that is happening, or is that instant?
I'm just asking because you're the DM.
I can read it.
Creatures that analyze 10 feet of you must succeed on a charisma saving throw or become frightened until you end the turn, until the end of your next turn. It doesn't say... It lasts for 1 minute.
Well, I'm gonna say it has to make it if it does make if it does walk through. Yeah, I'm gonna say the ones within 10 feet have to. So it's one of them is within 10 feet, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, this was 15 feet. So I'm gonna say yeah. Why not? That is that is a 5. I rolled an 8.
Nice.
So it is frightened, right?
Yes.
Let us read the frightened status effect for all of those that wish to learn what it does. A frightened creature has disadvantage on ability checks and attack rolls while the source of its fear is within line of sight. The creature can't willingly move closer to the source of its fear. Right, so that particular spider cannot move as your veil of death is flowing through the air and you are glowing with pale green light of death. Alright, Gael, it's your turn.
Okay, I will attack the Ettercap. I will Arcana Segment on my weapon. And I will attack... Natural 1.
I was hoping for a 20 there. I'm gonna say this. You can move into a flanking position with John without having to risk attacks of opportunity.
Okay, I will try to do that then. And I will roll again.
Yes. Flanking gives advantage to everybody out there.
19.
19 hits.
that was hard.
Oh, doesn't sound like very hard math.
It was 12 plus 7.
Yep, complicated.
It's 19, right?
Yes, it's right. It's 19, honey.
1d8 plus 1. Oh, I have sneak attack.
You do.
Okay. No. Okay. So it's a 1d4 plus 5. 8 plus 2, 10. 12.
12 total.
Yes.
All right. How do you? Where are you? Abouts are you stabbing the Ettercap?
He has a really big belly, right?
Yeah, it has a really big stomach. Yeah.
I just his belly.
You slash across the tummy of this creature as it further opens on the gash that John had inflicted previously. You see coming out of it this liquid, this bile of chunks of corpse, it seems, that have been dissolved, and it oozes out as it covers it. It is wounded now after that strike. All right, Gael, anything else you want to do?
I'll just say, no more hurting innocent people. He probably doesn't speak my language, but it's fine.
It just...
and I will try to say...
Oh! You just insulted their mother! Okay.
Shit got real now!
So it's its turn, and it is going to... this time, because you've insulted its mother, and also because you just fucking took a huge chunk of its hit points, it is going to use its multi-attack on you. Bite attack is a 12 to hit, so that's going to miss. But claw attack is going to be a 20 to hit.
Yeah.
20 hits. So it misses with its claw or with its bite as you dodge it, but then I rolled 2 1s on a d4. You take a total of 4 points of slashing damage as it brings up the claws and slashes at you as you crouch down yourself. All right. So that is the Ettercap's turn. It's going to stay put as it has to defend its children. It is Rosie's turn. She's still restrained, but can cast spells if you wish.
Okay, so... yeah, she will... She... is it... Cure Wounds is a touch spell. Can she touch John?
Yeah, John's in melee range with her. She could try to extend his hand. Her hand,
She will cast Cure Wounds on John.
Alright, Cure Wounds on John.
You need to tell me the dice. I don't know the dice.
The dice for Cure Wounds is a d8 plus the Wisdom modifier.
Plus the Wisdom modifier.
Meaning it is going to be d8 plus 2.
7.
7. Alright. John heals for 7 as Rosie extends out her hand and goes, John, come here! Come here! And John gets closer to her, and she these roots begin to expand at the tips of her fingers and then go into John's body, trying to cover and stitch the wounds together, and manage to do so. Thank you, Rosie! And he is now standing ready for another strike. It is his turn.
Let's go. He's going to attack the Ettercap.
At advantage.
At advantage?
Because he's flanking it with you.
Oh, 17 plus 4, 21.
That is going to hit. Go ahead and roll the damaging.
So it's a 1d8 plus 2. 7.
7 points of damage as he slashes again on the belly, and it is trying to keep it together. As John goes, it's wounded, Captain Gael. We can get out of this. And he's looking for the other spiders with his sword alight.
We're almost there. Let's
right.
go, team.
Team something, Captain?
Just team. I still need to find a name.
All right. Okay. It is a giant spider's turn. Let's see if they get their web back. One of them can't move closer. They do not. But the other one will, and will move there and strike at our boy with a 15.
No.
And he blocks it with the shield again. Bing! As these fangs, little Artie, here's a little cat head. As his fangs, he's a little nosy. As the fangs hit the metal, creature recoils. The other one can't move closer and is just and is going to move 10 over there, trying to keep the distance from you. Gael, it's your turn.
Arcana Segmentum. And come on.
Advantage.
Oh, yes, nice.
Because
I rolled a 2. Okay, this is hard math. 23.
Yes, that hits. You can just say it's above 20 somewhere, and
no, I need to do the math. I need to push myself to do the math.
all right, fair enough.
So it's so 8
Okay.
plus 2, 10 plus sneak attack 2, 12 total.
All right. As you slash at it again, I suppose you're still going for the belly.
The belly. Is it taller than me?
It is a little bit taller than you. Yeah, only barely.
Then I'll just try to hit whatever it's in front of me.
Yeah, it will be the tummy. You slash at it again, and the wound is starting to pile up as you see the skin. As you see the skin stretching out, and gas kind of starts to come out of the digestive fluid, just pouring out of the belly as it tries to pull it back together.
You're going to die.
And as you say that, it is going to attack you again. Bite attack is a 14.
Doesn't.
Claw attack is a 17. No, 16.
It does.
16 hits. Jesus, I keep missing the better attack. That is for 6 points of slashing damage.
Oh, I'm down.
With one slash, Gael spins. Oh, actually, you also dealt an extra necrotic, 2 necrotic points of damage to it, right?
Yeah. Since I have the thing on.
Yeah.
Was it 2 turns?
It is 10 turns.
No. Since I have the thing on, was it 2 turns?
Yes, it was 2 turns. So it's a total of 4. Yeah.
4 necrotic damage. My scroll just stopped working.
All right, got it.
D&D Beyond.
So, you are knocked down as you hear John, Captain! Yell out. It is Rosie's turn.
She's still enwebbed, right?
She is. The creature is heavily wounded.
Heavily.
Heavily wounded.
Okay. She can't move, so she will try to Sacred Flame the creature.
The creature? Alright. She also has only 2 spell slots left. Excuse me, 1 spell slot left, I believe.
Yeah, but the Sacred Flame is cantrip.
I know. The creature fails with a 3. Go ahead and roll damage.
To tell me the
1d8.
the thing for the... It's 1d8 only?
Yeah, 1d8.
Come on, 8. 6. Was it 6?
Yeah! How does Rosie finish off this creature?
Rosie just tries to put one hand out and say, die! and something just comes from the top and on top of the creature.
All right, I'll do this Rosie style. You see her pierce the web with her hand, and as she extends it, her eyes go wide, and she looks at the Ettercap and says, "That's my friend, you stupid bitch!" And as she flares her hand, these roots come from beneath the creature and grab onto a stalactite up in the ceiling, bringing it down and crunching the creature down in a stone sandwich. It is
next time
dead.
Don't ask me to tell how she does that, because you change everything she does.
But you said something from the top. I brought something from the top.
It was not from the top, it was from the ground.
No, it grabbed the rock on the top and pulled it down on the creature.
Huh.
See, you
I
don't
didn't hear
listen.
that.
You don't listen to what I say, and then it's my fault.
I'm tired.
All right.
I did exercise today.
Sure.
1
okay.
hour.
So the creature is dead, but there are still spiders. It is John's turn now.
He's going to attack the one that it's right in front of him.
All right, go ahead.
Oh, does he? No. Okay, it's fine. He's going to attack.
Yeah.
Natural 1. It's the 4th natural 1 today.
It hits the ground, but he notices as he hits that creature, it is trying to communicate with the other spider, as the Ettercap has fallen. So, after John's turn, it is the spider's turn, and you see this spider, and they begin running off into the forest. This one, John has an attack opportunity against if he wants to strike it.
Yes. No, it's a 12.
12 unfortunately misses. But with that, I am going to say we are pulled out of combat, as you have successfully slain the Ettercap. Let me go back here. So, John quickly releases Rosie as she runs up to your body, Gael, and is going to cast a Cure Wounds on you, obviously. So you can go ahead and roll the D8 plus 2.
3 total.
You rolled a 1.
Yeah.
You, Gael, as you wake up, you feel kind of like this breeze come over you, and you hear the spiders outside clambering through the rock, but running away from you and running away from the light.
Should we kill them all?
Rosie goes, I don't think we can handle them, Gael. I'm a wee bit hurt.
But they might kill other people. Or was it only the Ettercap?
They seem to be uncoordinated without their leader, Captain Gael. I believe that maybe we do have a chance to perhaps take some respite here.
Somewhat?
Some rest, Captain Gael. Forgive me for using
rest.
Complex vocabulary.
I'm sorry, I'm from the farm.
I understand.
Okay, now that I'm captain, I need to do something that I feel totally disgusted about doing it, but we need some proof that we killed this. So, I will try to remove its head.
All right. You go ahead and... How clean are you really trying to do this? Do you just want the head or do you want a clean cut?
I mean, do I know that I could sell it or like the head? Or maybe its claws?
Roll a nature check for me.
Not too.
Milady.
Oh, natural 20!
Sadly, you don't know anything about Ettercaps, but there is one thing that you do know, which is that you got hit by poison, so the poison on its poison glands might be useful.
Okay, then I will try to do a clean cut and remove the totality of its head.
Alright, without any damage. Go ahead and roll a dexterity check for me. Just straight dexterity. I'm gonna say that if you want advantage at it, because of that natural 20, you may use it.
I rolled a 23, but I will go for the natural 20. No.
Okay. On a 23, you, with your dagger and with John's help, managed to do a clean cut of the Ettercap's head. Rosie also holds in the puke, but you manage to gather a fairly big... It's bigger than a human head, pretty much. So John might be able to carry it if you don't.
Okay. Besides that, do I see any corpse with clothes and loot?
There are quite a few cocoons here, similar to the ones that you've seen before. You may go check some of them. I need you to roll an investigation check for me, please.
Natural 20. Look.
Okay, that's crazy. Could have used them in combat, though. You had me scared there for a while. All right, so...
No, 4 natural ones.
You, walking about and ripping off some of these cocoons and checking for the people inside, you do get a few things. Quite ironically, first thing you get are these shoes. They are simple black shoes with kind of a purplish interior that were undamaged. Completely undamaged comparatively to the clothing that this person was wearing. The clothes are all full of acid, or excuse me, they're like corroded and damaged and ripped apart, but the shoes are particularly intact. You also find a grand total of 60 gold.
Yay.
Off of this.
Gold is always welcome.
All right, and as you continue slicing through cocoons, there's one sort of particularly smaller cocoon that, as you, the webbing on it looks recent and fresh. And
no, it's Tom.
As you slice it open, you hear.
Oh my god!
And you see the fluffy, black, grumpy, the kind of wet, furred cat that you saw in a drawing in the job board. pretty thin and malnourished,
Oh, no.
but alive.
Oh, no. I will try to grab it very gently and give him a little bit of ration.
You put it in his mouth and he just
eat it, you stupid animal.
he refuses it.
Okay, I will bring you to your owner.
Rosie goes, he might be thirsty, Gael?
Oh, thirsty. Yes. I'll put my water skin.
He drinks up on the water flow.
I'm thirsty too.
As you put on the water skin, at first he puts his head on it and tries to drink, but the water is just hitting his head. But then you adjust it, and he manages to get a good drink in. And John goes, "Is that the cat that we saw at the?"
Yep. 2 jobs at once.
We're about to be rich.
Yep.
Well, should we leave?
Well, a more important question. Can we leave?
I'm not too sure. Maybe, if you don't mind my suggestion, Captain Gael, you seem to be good. You seem to be good at staying undetected. So perhaps you could check outside what the situation is.
Very clever. I'll put myself invisible with a flying cat.
Okay. As you extinguish the light from the light spell, in order to enter the shadows here in the cavern, John goes, "Oh, Captain! I can no longer see!"
Just follow my voice.
Rosie grabs his arm and with her dark vision guides him along. But you, moving in the shadows with the flying cat on your hands, you head outside. And the silver moonlight is reflecting on the webs.
Oh, wait.
Yeah.
I will cast Mage Hand so it pets the cat while we're going.
Got it. What the fuck? Sure. As you look outside, you hear and you do see spiders climbing up onto the trees, and waiting sort of at the mouth of the cavern, without seeing you. You're unsure if they will attack you or not, but this whole place is covered in webs, and you are pretty sure that if you take like 2 or 3 more steps right now, you're gonna step on a web and you're gonna warn them that you're there. But they seem to be scattered and just trying to understand what is happening.
I don't have any more explosives.
I don't think you do now.
Okay. No, I don't think so. I was going to set fire to this whole place.
You can still try to light something on fire without an explosive.
Like this is there's a separation between the good forest and the bad forest, right? Is this the bad forest, or this is a normal forest but with webs?
This is a normal forest but with webs. Like this place, the trees had gone crooked, and this whole place has gone kind of lifeless because of the overbearing presence of these spiders who were over hunting the remaining species. But this is still very much just the forest.
So if I set fire to this, there's a chance that I burn the entire forest.
At least
at
least a good chunk of it. At least this area, it would easily propagate if you tried to set fire to the webs. But you're also not sure if it will just light the webs on fire, or if it'll catch onto the trees. Like, the canopies are beyond where the webs are, and this place tends to be misty and foggy, so the moisture might assist you in not spreading the fire too wide, but it is still a gamble that Gael must take.
I will try, because if it's fire, it's going to burn, but then new life can be formed. But if the spiders continue here, maybe life will never be able to... will never be able to live.
Wow. You just sounded like...
Damn.
You just sound like Percy from Vox Machina when he said, "Life needs things to live." Both very wise statements, yours and his. All right, you can light a piece of the web on fire. You're not sure if it'll like immediately catch everything, but let's make this a roll just to see how much you can propagate the fire, also using your own natural magical ability, plus Rosie's, to see if you can enhance it somehow.
She can guide me, right?
She can guide. I'm gonna say sure. Guidance will be useful here. Let's roll. You are a sorcerer, so let's roll a charisma check here, and you can add the d4 from guidance.
I'm a rogue too. I can use my dexterity. I can see your face. Does it have to be a charisma? But I'm more of a rogue than a sorcerer.
I understand, but making the fire is not the problem. Propagating it with your natural magical capabilities. I don't know.
So +2. So it's a charisma plus what?
Plus the guidance.
Oh. And the guidance is 1d4?
Correct.
15.
15. All right. As you, using your dagger and some flint and matchboxes from your packs, you light up a bunch of matches and throw them onto the webs as it catches fire. It begins expanding slowly, kind of burning this sheet of web and revealing the dirt and rock underneath. As it starts doing so, the spiders that were around on the ground, they begin moving back and climbing up the trees before the fire starts catching more. These large flames stick onto the trees and then onto the sheet of web that was kind of formed, this web ceiling formed, connecting each of the trees, and it does eventually, after a few minutes, begin to burn away at the trees. If you wanted to run, this might be the moment as the spiders are scattering. Okay,
let's go.
John, clink, 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 clank, 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 starts running as fast as he can as Rosie, wounded, limping a little bit, continues.
I'm holding a cat.
Oh, you're holding a cat. It's just
with the mage hand.
I don't think any amount of petting is going to undo the trauma that this little boy has gone through. But you run through the forest back once you came from and down into the river until you've gained enough distance, and as you do, you look behind you, and that entire section of the forest is alight in flame. It doesn't seem to be a flame strong enough and the wind doesn't seem strong enough to propagate it to the rest of the forest, but at least there's going to be a good section of it that is going to be burnt, and hopefully some of the spiders will be burnt with it. But yes, you do reach the river as Rosie goes, "Oh, I feel much lighter after that." after doing that. Yes, Gael. I feel the forest healing.
I don't see much healing, but if we're lucky, maybe the healing will come after.
It is so hard to play D&D with
cats.
With cats just moving into camera all the time. It's even I have actual trouble focusing on what's happening. Rosie goes, I believe that burning it was the right choice, Gael. I don't think this forest would come back from what it was if we didn't set fire to it. At least the spiders will die maybe, and maybe eventually something good will be born from this.
Yeah, I understand, but whenever I see fire now, it hits inside.
It does, Captain. You look at John as he's holding the Ettercap's head kind of in front of him, and it's just dripping that green ooze. But I am with Rosie.
Put it upside down so it doesn't drip.
Oh, of course. And he rotates it, and it's just, you see the fangs now go as he holds it. But I am with Rosie on this one, Captain. I think we have done the best we could have. We have fulfilled the mission, and to great peril that almost killed Rosie, your friend here.
And me, but okay, no one cares about me.
Captain, forgive me, but I seem to... you kept telling me everything was okay. I believed in you greatly, but certainly you were in great danger as well.
It is fine. Let's go get this cat, his owner, because he's been through a lot.
Right, do you wanna maybe give me him?
Okay.
Rosie kind of grabs the cat, and instantly to her touch, the cat kind of nudges closer to her, as he was just kind of hanging when you were Captain on camera again, as he was just kind of, being held awkwardly by you. He gets in a comfortable position and wraps himself around Rosie's neck as she pets his head, and she goes, it's in my family, Gael. We're good with animals. Don't take it personally.
Oh no, it's fine. I'm more of a dog person. Or sheep.
Right, I forgot about the whole sheep thing. Oh, what is this sheep thing you speak of, Captain? Were you...
One day, I will tell you. For now, we need to rest.
Oh, right. But I do remember you were a farmer, but I was not aware that you also dealt with sheep. I did...
Sheep poop.
Sheep poop. Well, as the mason's son back in Sorenshire, I never really did much get into contact with that, but I wonder what you have done with sheep poop.
And you will keep wondering.
Ring. All right, so you both continue, and after a while, as John is like walking ahead with the head, Rosie goes up to you and she goes, I don't remember John being like this back in Sorenshire. It's like something's gone into him.
Well, first of all, we're in war, in the middle of a war, and second of all, I think the first time I talked to him, I gave him a speech, not speech.
You spat on him.
I gave him a speech. I think it changed him.
Right, your speech changed him.
The power of words.
I guess so. It is still strange. He's much more motivated than I remember him. He was quite the sad fellow back in Sorenshire. He didn't seem very happy with his career as a mason.
Well, maybe his job was not exactly his dream job. And now he's doing what he likes, maybe.
Right, I'm just worried that he's holding something back. He's putting on this dutiful soldier character that I was not aware he had in them.
Each one with their own.
Well, right. I'll trust you on this one. I don't want to get involved anyway.
I will talk to him tomorrow. We really need to rest.
Right, let's head back to town. So, let's see. Getting back to town. You guys took quite some time to get here as you've crossed the ford of the river. I need you, if you want to lead, if you want, it can be Rosie leading, to make a survival check. She can guide you or herself, of course.
Survival is what?
Wisdom.
She has a +2. I have a +2, so she's going to guide me, I guess.
All right.
Okay, Yasha dice. Let's go. 8.
All right, not bad. It does take you some time to find your way through the forest, and as you do move through it, and the fog kind of started settling, and you walk into the mists as they swirl around you. There's a moment where you hear steps, kind of rushed movement, crunching the undergrowth of the forest around you. Seems to be quadrupedal movement around you. You hear the howls.
I will activate my cloak.
Are you going invisible?
Mm-hmm.
You disappear in the fog as Rosie goes, "Oh, I don't think they'll want anything to do with us, with our smell, Gael."
Yeah, better be careful.
You see in the fog kind of like the glint of two eyes, and a form kind of jump over in between you and John. Do you continue moving?
Yeah.
All right. Alright. Just I don't want to talk without you knowing that without me knowing that you're paying attention. So John continues on forward as well, as he then turns back and goes, "Captain, Rosie, I think we've got company." And as you push past this kind of wall of fog and climb above the hill, you notice that you were going at an incline. You see 3 wolves, one of them large, like a dire wolf, yellow eyes.
Like a dire wolf?
Yeah, like a dire wolf. The larger one is a dire wolf, and the other two seem
dire.
like a dire wolf.
Oh, like a dire.
What's wrong with you today?
I'm tired. I'm tired.
I didn't say that. So you notice them standing above rocks, and the dire wolf is kind of backlit by the moon, as you only see the eyes and kind of the edge of the teeth.
Show him the head. It's fine. We're friends. We killed. I tried to find the head.
Hey, John shows the head.
We kill this. We kill.
The dire wolf comes down. you see this creature that from paw to shoulder is taller than John. This
My heart
large
is...
wolf head.
Roll for an art attack.
I need you or Rosie or whoever you want at advantage to roll an animal handling check. Rosie can guide whoever is rolling.
Okay. I'm going to roll. It's wisdom too, right?
Yes.
Oh, it's everyone is the same. So. Oh.
Can I have guidance if you want?
23.
Okay. Wow. The wolf begins to smell you. When it gets up close to you, you sense the saliva drop on your face.
My knees weak. Palm sweaty.
And it jumps away as the other wolves howl as well and then jump away, letting you pass.
I pass out.
Rosie holds you.
Oh my
Hey, Captain Gael.
I forgot to breathe.
They're wolves. They're just checking if we did what we came here to do.
They okay.
They must have been pushed out of their territory, Gael. If we come here covered in, well, whatever that thing's blood is, they will not touch us. They know what we did.
They know. Okay, we continue.
Captain.
Yeah?
That was the biggest dog I've ever seen.
That was not a dog. That was a dire wolf.
Oh, all right. I just want to say I'm impressed of how well you've held your own, Captain, in this situation.
Thank you. You held yourself. Did you pee your pants?
He doesn't answer.
I will assume you didn't. So good.
You see that he's like ahead of you, and he didn't see you pass out. He's just holding the head. Okay.
Good. We are so good.
Let's perhaps move, Captain.
Let's move. We need to deliver the cat.
As you begin moving, you notice that him, as he moves ahead, he walks with his legs a little bit open, kind of waddles with the thing, but eventually, after around, I would say an hour, since the check wasn't that high, around an hour, you managed to find your way up to the top of the bald hill and then down into Riverdairt and back to the town center. All right, as you arrive onto town, I suspect you are headed back to the inn.
Yes, let's talk to Ronald.
Let's talk to Ronald. Let me... Actually, I grabbed the wrong thing. Oh, no, this is not battle. Excuse me, guys. Searching for the correct music here. Let's go here. Actually, this one. I like this one. So, you, my young lady, move. No, not father. You, my young lady, move. Give me just one moment, because I'm just confirming. Do you? I said 175 gold, correct?
For the Ettercap, 150.
For the Ettercap, oh, I thought I said 175.
No, 150 for the Ettercap. Bandit,
Okay.
it's 200. And the Tom, I don't know. I didn't.
Ask. Yeah.
I didn't.
Okay. So, if you say it's 150, it is 150. You move inside the tavern, the inn here, the Oak. And as you do, and Rosie moves in with Tonton, you see Ronald, the halfling gentleman that you had met here. He's in the middle of serving a few a few mugs of ale, and immediately just drops them on top of the table and runs. Tonton, you've got Tonton! And he runs up, and the cat just jumps out of Rosie's shoulder and into the halfling's arms. As he holds him. Oh, you've got my sweet Tonton! Thank you so much. And he scratches.
He might be very hungry because he was captured by the Ettercap.
Of course, I'll take care of it. And he immediately goes behind the counter, and you see him pull up this little bowl, this little wooden bowl that has Tauntaun carved on it, and he places it on top of the counter and drops what seems to be some meat, some sausage onto it, and places the little cat there as he begins chomping down on it. And then as he raises his head to look at you, he sees John holding this giant thing's head, and he goes, "Ah! That's the Ettercap!
You killed it! Yes!
You killed an Ettercap!"
Has the captain of the 8th Squadron of the Army...
Right?
I hereby say that we killed the Ettercap and we recover your cat, Tonton.
Thank you so much! A free round for everyone! And the whole tavern erupts and cheers, some of them still disgusted by the giant spider-like head that John is carrying. You see, as Ronald takes out drinks, and some of his friends that serve here as well, grab some to take to everyone. He then passes a mug to you, one to Rosie, and is like still shit on. You guys all look pretty banged up, and then places John's mug on top of the head, and he then goes, "So I can't give you the reward for the Ettercap, but I can certainly give you the reward for Tonton. So here's," he goes behind the counter again and grabs 5 gold. "Here's the 5 gold." And he gives it to you, and then says, "And you have free drinks here at the Stomping Oak forever and ever. And so do your children if you have them."
Oh. Hey, it's your cat. I don't want the 5 gold. Use it to buy him a little toy. Or 5 little toys.
Toys aren't that expensive here, Captain.
You need the 5 gold more than me.
Oh, thank you so much. And
just beware and don't let that cat run around again.
Run the wren? I shouldn't have given you the drink, Captain.
The cat must not run around.
John goes, "The cat must not run the wren."
And we will drink for Dun-Dun.
and John tries to drink, holding the head, tries to drink on the mug that is laid on top of it. As Rosie drinks hers and leans against the counter, very tired. But Ronald goes, "Well, if you don't take the 5 gold, at least let me give you free food for as long as you're here."
Yes, we accept the food, but maybe tomorrow morning. We are really, really tired.
The room is free as well. And he grabs a key and drops it on top of the counter. I cannot thank you enough for bringing my Tauntaun back to me. I have been missing him so much. He is the house's staple here. He draws people's attention. He brings them in. It's not me. It's not the food nor the ale. It's Tauntaun, I tell you.
Did he run away by himself, or?
Oh, I don't know. I believe he did. Someone must have left the door open, or maybe someone accidentally guided him outside, but where did you find him?
Well, he was... how do you say? He was...
Wrapped in web, cocooned, webbed, and webbed?
He was enwebbed in the Ettercap caves, so...
How far is that from here?
Oh, hours.
He did escape a few days ago. Oh, the poor little Tauntaun going all the way to the forest. He must have been following someone.
If we hadn't opened some cocoons, we wouldn't have found him.
Oh, thank you so much, truly, truly. And he pets Tauntaun, who is like his fur is like matted and thick because all of the kind of wetness is dried and caked, and he has just spikes and tufts of hair coming out, and his whiskers are all kind of twisted, and one of his eyes is barely open, and he continues eating.
Okay, I'm going to sleep. Goodbye, Tauntaun.
He lets himself get pet. And
see you tomorrow, Ronald.
See you tomorrow, Captain. It was truly a pleasure. And you might want to deliver the head to the Silver Cross Estate so you can get your reward back.
Yes. We'll do that tomorrow morning.
Very well. Well, please let me guide you to your room. And he hops out of the little stool that he gets on to be level with the counter, and he runs up. Oh, it's a different cat. It's Linux. He's a little cutie. Oh, and he's back. So
he wants the potatoes.
He wants the taters. All right. So, honey, he guides you back to the room. Opens it up. It's a very simple room. There are 4 beds in here, so you actually have an extra one, but there are small beds and look kind of uncomfortable. But it is free and it is a place to rest. Before you do take your rest, is there anything that you would like to do or achieve?
Yes. First of all, I will say to John, are you going to cuddle with the head?
He drops it on the ground. You know, Captain, I forgot I was holding this.
At least put it in a bowl or something so it doesn't waste the thing.
Right, Captain. He grabs like a basin there and places the thing on the basin.
Okay. Prepare to sleep. I take my clothes off. Not everything. And I will just try to put the black shoes on to see if I feel something different.
Right. So, you put the black shoes on.
Try them on to see if it's my number.
They don't seem to be your number right now. They seem a little bit bigger. But are you leaving them on for the night? Or are you waiting to see if something happens?
I'm just going to wait to see if I feel something.
Before
just
falling
try to
asleep?
concentrate on it and see if they... Try to feel if they have any magical effect.
All right.
If I feel something coming out of them.
Okay. You can make a check if you want to. Is that what you want to?
Yeah.
All right, then you can roll an Arcana check to sense something.
5.
No. You don't sense anything, but after looking for them for about an hour, the shoes fit into your feet.
Oh, they are magical.
They are. And you, young lady, may add to your inventory slippers of spider climbing.
Ooh.
Let's say they are boots or shoes and not slippers, but the item is slippers of spider climbing.
Okay, so just to confirm, I only can have 3 attuned items, right?
Correct. 3 items attuned to you.
Is the Dagger of Venom attunement or not?
Allow me to check.
Because
my
I
love.
have the check there, but it doesn't appear on the items requiring attunement.
It is not an attunement item.
Okay. So I only have the slippers and the shroud.
Correct. So, since we are here, I believe that I should explain what attunement means.
Yes.
So, some items require attunement slots. Attunement means you spend some time with this item until it is magically bound to you. You can another person that grabs this item cannot use its magical properties unless they attune to it as well, spending an hour with it to attune. So in this case, this item that Gael here got, if you wouldn't mind telling us what these slippers of spider climbing do, please go right ahead.
So, while you wear these light shoes, you can move up, down, and across vertical surfaces and upside down along ceilings, while leaving your hands free. You have a climbing speed equal to your walking speed. However, the slippers don't allow you to move this way on a slippery surface, such as one covered by ice or oil.
All right, there you go. Slippers of spider climbing. Anything else you wish to do before you go to sleep, my love?
I'll do the usual. I'll just go to the window and look up.
To the wall, yeah?
I'm gonna smash my balls. I don't know the lyrics.
Of course, the only part you know is balls.
Of course.
Yeah, that makes sense.
I look up and I say, today was an eventful day. Good night, Grandpa.
Till sweat drops down my balls.
Jesus Christ.
I think that's it.
You had to ruin my moment with my grandpa?
I'm sorry, I remembered.
Grandpa, till sweat drops down my balls.
I just remembered.
And I go to sleep with that magical sentence.
Okay, you sleep better. And as you do fall asleep, your body feels sore. Your body feels numb. Your body feels like it's floating. And as you float in this ethereal space with only black around you, a mirror appears beneath you. It reflects the moonlight on it. You look above and you see a broken tower reaching almost to this wide, large moon. You see shapes, these pale green shapes of people. Moving above the mirror. What do you do?
Since I'm seeing the mirror again,
Yeah.
can I try again to see if I've seen it somewhere? Its location, what it does.
Just fucking fly in here. Go ahead and roll a history check for me.
What does it mean? 5.
Do you have
And-
not?
Okay. Yeah, so
What do you do?
the roll also applies to the broken tower, right?
Correct.
So nothing. Do I see the shades of people around me, near me, or only on the mirror?
You are on top of the mirror along with these people, and you see them move around.
If I look down, directly down, do I see myself?
You do.
I will try to touch it.
You touch the mirror, and it ripples, almost as if you're dropping a tiny little drop of water on a larger surface. It ripples.
I will try to go deeper.
You put your hand into the mirror, and it ripples, shaking your image and shaking the moon's reflection. And as you place the hand beneath the mirror, you see all of the shapes. Their eyes go wide as...
They have eyes?
Yes, they are humanoids. They all look in a direction, your head turns instinctively to it, and you see high above this flash of light. And as it happens, all of these figures, they run and run towards that flash of light until then they all sink beneath the mirror and drag you along with it as you wake up back in your room in the middle of the night.
What do you want me to do? I wake up.
I was changing the music. I was wondering if you wanted to say something. There's a fucking stupid ass I don't know how a fly made it in here. Okay. So, you wake up in the middle of the night, and there's the faces of those shapes, the dragged skin, rotten in nature. It really messes with you inside. It's disgusting. It's undead. You know in your mind that this word echoes of undeath. And just as that word propagates, give me a moment. I missed. Oh, wait, it gave me another shot? No, it didn't. Okay. Just in that moment, when you recognize the word inside you, that prefix, the un before death, it sends this shiver down your spine as if it's unnatural.
What does it mean?
Maybe morning Gael will know.
Maybe. I will go back to sleep because it was an eventful day.
All right.
I'm so tired.
You go back to sleep, and long rest for both you and everyone as you do go back to sleep.
When I wake up, I just think, can I have one night without dreams, please?
So, what do?
I check myself to see if anything new appears, because whenever I sleep, I get to wake up with something new.
Actually, now that you mention it, as you look not at your hands anymore, because those cracks still remain there. You may hide them or not, but they do still remain there. As you look to your shoulder, there seems to be a bug bite there, and it's quite itchy.
Ah, shit. Who left the window open?
That was me, Captain. Sorry, it was the smell. I just couldn't take it. And you see the Ettercap's head is soggy, almost like the skin is drooping, and it's upside down. The fangs are just dropped, and everything is just sliding off of the skull.
That is gross. We're going to deliver that right away.
All right, Captain. Rosie kind of, right. Morning. Morning.
Good morning.
Woo. Sleep is magical thing, innit?
Not really.
I feel healed.
Well, yeah. Let's go.
Okay. Okay. Rosie just stands there. Right, not a morning person. And
Nope.
follows you down the stomping oak. In the morning, there are a few drunkards kind of on the table. And as you walk past, they go, Captain!
Time to go home. Let's go.
Aye, Captain! Where's the ship, Captain?
In your house.
Right! My house. And he gets up and falls on the ground immediately. Ronald, you see Ronald kind of petting Tauntaun, who looks a little bit better already this morning. And he goes, Captain, good morning.
Good morning.
John imitates you. Good morning. And,
No, John, don't. Don't.
But Captain.
No. It's good morning.
Good morning. Good morning.
Good job. Good boy. John.
And as he does that, he drops the head and then he picks it back up. Sorry, Ronald. And he heads outside with it. Right at the town square, actually. You noticed you've had a pretty late night since you were, wandering about. Immediately at the town square, you see on horses Lord Ivan Liamhan and as well as Lord Morden Sullen, accompanied by another gentleman. You see a male human, a very fair skin but deep brown eyes, and dark blonde short hair, just really kept close, kind of fading to white at the edges. There's a blonde goatee also fading to white. And he's wearing some more practical leather gear and a black cloak, which has, embroidered in it or kind of designed in it the crest of two swords crossed, two kind of grayish swords crossed. As you...
Do I know what's that?
Yes. Well, roll a history check.
No.
You don't. But as you walk in, Lord Ivan goes, Good morning, Captain Gael. I would like to introduce you to Lord Vincent Silvercross.
Good morning, my lord.
He goes,
I am Gael. I was going to say.
I am Maury Gael.
Yeah.
He goes, right, it is my pleasure to meet you. I see that your companion there carries something that might be of interest to me and the people of Riverdairt.
Yes, yesterday night. Oh my god, I'm sorry. Gail is not saying this.
No, she is.
Yeah. Yesterday night was a very long night. We slayed the Ettercap.
Oh, and he signals one of his men who carries kind of a large bag with him, and he pulls out a pouch. Why is the fucking... Okay. He pulls out a pouch and throws it over to Lord Vincent, who grabs in his hands. Well, you have even brought proof of kill, so here is your reward, Captain Gael.
I thought that the glands would be useful.
Right, they are indeed, but they require an expert to be extracted. Experts that we do have among my ranks. So, we shall keep the head, if that is to your liking. Oh, very well. And he hands you the 150 gold for the Ettercap. Lord Ivan goes, well, it seems that Gael is not only the hero of Wormtooth, she is now too the hero of Riverdairt. Is that not? If that is not just the truest spitting image of a hero, I do not know what it is. And Lord Vincent goes, indeed, my Lord Ivan, it seems that you do have a hero among your ranks. You should be most proud, and it does really help me and kind of comfort me to know that we have such people among the army protecting us from the Empire. Lord Morden, who is sitting down, he looks a little bit I would say still angry of sorts, but not specifically at you. He goes to you. Kind of moves.
I bow.
And as you bow, he goes and like finally
Thank you, my lord.
Lord Ivan goes, right, it is our time to go though, Lord Vincent.
Oh, after they said his name,
Yeah.
Silver Cross, Vincent, does it ring a bell? Do I know who he is?
Yeah, Lord, he is the Baron here of Riverdairt and Lord of the Silver Cross Estate.
Oh, okay.
Right. And Lord Ivan goes, John goes, and imitates you, spinning his hand as you do. This pompous bow. And Lord Ivan goes, right, we should get a move on, Lord Vincent. Thank you once again very much for your hospitality at the Silver Cross Estate. And we hope to see you soon, perhaps on a trip back. And Lord Vincent goes, of course, my Lord Ivan. Captain Gael, truly a pleasure. And he bows to you two on top of his horse.
The pleasure is all mine. And I bow.
The remaining soldiers bring out your horses, both yours as well as John's.
Can my horse
Rosie.
be white and brown?
Sure, your horse is white and brown. You have the little brown cow horse.
Yes, it's my favorite type of horse.
Horse. My favorite type of horse. You're so cute. Okay. Anyway, you get on your horses, join up with the convoy, thus bringing an end to episode 7 of Memoria Mortis. Good job, honey. You killed a Ettercap. That was dicey.
That was
Dicey.
a lot of natural ones.
And a lot of natural 20s from my end. I was rolling really well. It's funny how I roll really well in a campaign where it's just you. And then I roll like ass against a bunch of people. Where I can actually roll higher without causing much damage. Anyway, today we actually crossed quite a few important concepts off of our list here. So that was pretty cool. We got through some status effects. We got through attunement and things of the sort. So that was pretty good. I do believe that there are no questions today, but if someone has a last minute question here for us to answer, you may do so. But before we do answer them, please, what was going through your mind, Gael, Maury Gael, when you were on that Ettercap fight there?
Hey, Gael is pretty optimist, so...
I said your mind.
Oh, sorry. You said
Mizzy,
Gael, Maury Gael?
I'm sorry, I meant Mizzy. I'm tired too.
Okay. I just thought, well, if we all die, we die. It's fine. And yeah, when Carly Rosie went down, when Rosie went down, I actually thought, fuck.
There was a fuck moment there.
And my immediate thought was to immediately heal John.
Yeah.
So one of us would be at good HP, you know, even if I was torn to pieces, but at least one of us would be cool. So if the other one went down, the other one would do okay.
Yeah.
So and he has more AC, more 1 AC than me, so.
And you ran out of spell slots, right?
Yeah, I only had cantrips. I only have 2 spell slots.
Yeah, that's messed up. Need more levels in sorcerer. But once you do level to 4, are you taking a level in rogue or are you taking a level in sorcerer next?
I will probably put 1 more in rogue, so I can have 3 points in
the
rogue,
subclass,
3 levels. So I can choose a subclass of rogue, and then the rest probably in sorcerer.
All right. Good.
But
good
I
know.
might get half maybe, or maybe a little bit more in sorcerer than rogue.
Alrighty. So with that, I believe it is time for us to go. Thank you very much to everybody who hung out today, and to everybody watching. Really do appreciate it. We will return, or the stream will return this weekend. This weekend at 9 p.m. GMT +1, or 10 p.m. Central European time, summertime, excuse me, if you wish to watch us with Requiem, which is our level 11 campaign with a lot more people. Damn, RT's head is being covered by Gael. They didn't see him blink. He's doing a little cutie. Oh, look at that. Look at the boy. He is my heir. So far. Anyway. Thank you guys very much for watching. As per usual, this is going to be available on YouTube hopefully tomorrow. Latest would be Thursday, but I don't know when I'll work on it tomorrow, but I might schedule it for Thursday. But yeah, thank you guys so much, and we shall see you this Saturday. Bye-bye.
Bye.